Hey, what's up guys? If you have been Captain here, the back with another smartphone review, and this is a gaming smartphone. And basically it is from the Asus, and it is Asus ROG Phone 6 and 6 Pro. And both are good in its own way, both got a lot of similarities. We gonna talk about each and everything. So without any further ado, let's quickly get started. Now let's talk about the display. You're going to get is the AMOLED 165Hz 6.76 inches 1200 nits of peak brightness display. Talking about the operating system, then you're going to get is the Android 12 out of the box. Talking about the processor, then it is a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor. It's a 4nm processor and it is a 5G processor. Adreno 730 is the GPU. About the battery, then you're going to get is a 6000 mAh lithium polymer battery, which is really big, 65 watt of power adapter, and which is inside the box basically, and 10 watt of reverse charging too. Talking about the color option, then you're going to get is the two options, the phantom black and the strong white. Basically both are looking really nice, and it's hard to choose between one of them. Talking about the storage and the RAM, then you're going to get is the four options over here, which is 8128, 12128, 12 and a 16512 gig, which is really nice. Yeah, it is nice. And talking about the storage type, it is UFS 3.1. Let's talk about the camera setup. You're going to get is the triple camera setup, which is a 15 megapixel plus 13 megapixel plus 5 megapixel. 5 megapixel, it's a macro sensor. Yeah, basically it's a macro. We're gonna put that aside. 13 megapixel ultra wide sensor, f2.2 aperture. Yeah, which is really fun. Talking about the 50 megapixel, it's a f1.9 aperture wide sensor. Talking about the video recording, 8K is also there. 4K is also there, and 1080p it is also there. 1080p 240 fps, 4K 120 fps, and 8K at 30 fps. It is really nice. About the camera for the front side, it is a 12 megapixel sensor, wide sensor, 1080p 30 fps. Yeah, simple. Now let's talk about the difference between both of the smartphones. That was the spec sheet for the smartphone, which are basically for the both. The storage option for the 6 Pro is only one, which is kind of a heavy type of storage, 18512 gig with the same UFS type, UFS 3.1. Talking about the another thing which is good around the 6 Pro, which is regarding the back design. It is having a two OLED displays, while the 6 is only having one RGB logo, which is glowing up and down as per your needs. And it can be customizable as per your needs with that, so many million types of color options are there. And for that 6 Pro, you are going to get is the two OLED options, and you can customize again as per your needs. And notification will be coming up on that. You can do whatever stuff you wanted, and yeah, you can enjoy that thing. Now let's talk about this smartphones. 6 and the 6 Pro. Asus ROG is the Phone 6 and the 6 Pro. This both the guys having a 3.5mm headphone jack, 2 Type-C port as usual, and you might be thinking you forgot to mention, but yes, they are there. And yeah, 3.5mm headphone jack. See you, I like that thing. Anyways, now let's talk about the display. This guy is having some cool certification for the color accuracy and all stuff. You might be thinking that hey, it don't have a LTPO, but AMOLED gives you good colors, as I think, and AMOLED is good for the in-displays and all stuff too. So yeah, this guy is also having an under display fingerprint scanner on the top. Anyways, now let's talk about some of the certifications this guy is having. DC is that, which is for the colors and all stuff also. It is having the HDR10 plus supported. Delta EV1 is also there, which is really nice. I don't know if I forgot to mention any type of other certifications. 165 hertz, and it is smooth. You're gonna be experiencing while you're gaming. Now let's talk about the thermals and all stuff. This guy is having some of the cool thermals as for me, both the devices, and the processor has been sandwiched between enlarged graphite sheet and Terrell stuff. So yeah, it is really nice to see that they have given the efforts in this small or you can say this slim chassis to fill that all stuff. Even though they hadn't given up with that boxy design, but still the smartphone looks really nice. In terms of design, only the difference is regarding that OLED display, which is not on the 6. But 6 Pro is having two OLED displays which can customize as per your notification, ringing, and that all stuff. Talking about that, 6 is also having the same things with the storage options, but this guy isn't having a storage option. 6 Pro, which is only one, and one is a high-end one, and it got the NFC support too externally, which is from the Type-C port. And talking about some of the things, the cameras. I don't usually talk about a lot into detail about the gaming smartphones camera, but this guy is having a 50 megapixel sensor from the Sony's IMX, which is really nice, and it is a flagship. So I think that it's gonna be giving some of the cool stuff out of the box. And out of the box, you won't be getting any type of cooler and that stuff, but the company says you must go and get yourself a radioactive cooler if you're going with the 6 line of smartphones. So yeah, that's a thing. And also on the top of it, there are some external accessories which you can grab it here if you want to get your more enhanced gaming experience. So yeah, that was the Google. No, it is from the Asus. It is known by the Asus ROG Phone 6 and the 6 Pro. Both are really good in its own way. Don't be like this is getting confused. You can grab whatever you want. But the only difference, as I told you, on the 6 Pro from the 6 is that it is having one only storage option, and there is a two OLED displays as compared to only one RGB glowing, which can be customized as per your colors. So yeah, what do you think about this both the smartphones? Let me know in the comment section down below. This was Captain Ears. You're watching KRS and DRS. Like and subscribe. Gonna be appreciating our work. Share on those who are going to get themselves a gaming smartphone. And basically this smartphone is good in its gaming experience. Yeah, for more stuff, make sure you press the bell icon so you get connected to the channel and the technology world. This was Captain Diaz again. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.